How you guys doing?
Good.
How am I standing in front of you getting ready to get my high school diploma? I honestly am lucky I'm alive and we're not in jail. I honestly don't know if I would ever even be here, let alone talking about it in front of so many people. I'm not exaggerating when I say it has been nothing short of a miracle. The journey that led me to Twilight was not a pretty one. It started many years ago when my life was spiraling out of control due to my addiction to drugs. If you looked at me from an outside view, I was your everyday student/teenager. Everyone thought I was fine and okay, but inside, I was very lonely and hated myself. I was sure that I was in deep depression. Misery was at full effect. And I never thought a thing of it. I would just check out through drugs and alcohol. It finally came to a head when I was arrested at school almost 2 years ago. That time in jail finally gave my family the wake-up call that they needed. Within weeks of that day, I found myself out of school and checked into rehab. My family knew that I needed to focus at this point on just being sober, so they stood behind me for an entire year of doing nothing except focusing on my sobriety. It wasn't easy. After a countless number of relapses, the program I was in finally sent me to Phoenix, Arizona for an inpatient rehab. That was where my life took a turn for the better. I could finally sustain a sobriety on a regular basis, making the decision to get sober and clean. My life was not easy and was filled with many things to overcome. Lots of things that I'm not proud of, lots of things I did not want to face, and not running away from life anymore. Ever since I've been clean, my life has truly become more than what I could have ever asked for. I have a relationship with my family again. I have drive when I wake up in the morning, and I don't feel so alone anymore. A year later, in my recovery, the family that had been kind enough to take me into their home started talking about Twilight for their son. It was because of them that I heard about Twilight as an opportunity to fulfill my dream of obtaining a high school diploma. Without Twilight, I don't really know where I would be right now. My schooling, and in turn, my outlook on life probably wouldn't have been as great as it is today. The staff here at Twilight has been willing and able to help me through so much of this, and I'm very grateful to have been given the opportunity to attend Twilight. I really can't put into words how thankful I am for the staff for making it feel almost like a second home, a safe place, and a learning environment. I would like to thank the teachers for all that they have taught me from an educational stand to even life skills. I've learned more this year at Twilight than I have in the other 3 years combined in my old school. Twilight truly did make this possible for me and so many others. And also a special thanks to Miss Bell for helping me so much along the way. You truly care about the students that you have and do all that you can to help, and it means a lot, not only to me, but I think I speak for all of us here today. The support and flexibility that Twilight has been able to provide has exceeded my expectations. It is a miracle today that the jigsaw puzzle of life that I had is starting to finally piece together. I am glad to add Twilight not only to my educational career, but also as a part of my journey through sobriety. The message that I've learned through this experience is, if you want a miracle, be a miracle.